Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back. Welcome newcomers to the channel. I have promo codes for Amazon knives, baby. Kaiser has 3 particular knives that they want to promote, so I'm going to promote them because all 3 of them are fantastic. This is going to be a shorter video, but I do have specific links to these specific knives because these are the ones that they're promoting. I don't know why, but I'm like, okay, people love to have 10% off, right? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a great day. I don't have to unbox these, but we're going to get right into it. First, this is the Kaiser Smolt. Would you look at it? Just look at it. All of its smoltness. And this one has the Karudi wood. Don't ask me I don't know how to pronounce it. It's M-K-R-U-K-K-T. I don't remember how to spell it. You can check it out in the link. I'll have the link posted in the pinned comment and down in the video description. So first of all, the handle is very nice, very, very nice. Very nice inlays. You do have a place for a lanyard. And let me go ahead and get the knife out. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at this. As far as fixed blades, I am a new fixed blade lover when it comes to these smaller, everyday carry fixed blade knives. I really do like them. I've discovered a whole new genre of knives that I like to carry. Now, one thing that I do personally, or that I'm doing now that I've learned that they exist, I've been putting Alti clips on here, and I'll tell you about this case here in just a second. But getting back to this, there's not a lot that I have to show, right? It's a fixed blade. There aren't moving parts. There aren't flipper tabs. Now, as far as jimping, there is some jimping up here, right there. So the jimping on this one is very mild. Your hand kind of slides across it. It gives you just the slightest amount of traction. But here's a look at your blade. It is a flat grind, nice and tall, going all the way up to right there. And then your ricasso comes down nice and flat. You do have a little bit of room for sharpening before it gets up to the plunge grind. This one here is AEBL steel. Oh yeah. And if you're not familiar with AEBL steel, it has really good toughness. One of the things about it, it's like a 9 out of 10 on the toughness scale. It's super tough. It's easy to sharpen. And it's very corrosion resistant. The one thing about AEBL, it's going to be lower on the edge retention side, but it's going to be tougher because a fixed blade, presumably, you're going to be using it for tougher tasks, and you don't want it to chip. You want it to roll. That way you can sharpen it back up easy. So this is a perfect, El Perfecto blade steel for a fixed blade. Now, if I can get you in here, I don't know. You can kind of feel the texture in the wood just lightly. You know, if it were a high grit sandpaper, very high grit, just how it's smooth, but you can tell it's there. And then they have a little bit of milling just for some accent and just a little bit of extra traction for your hand. And then there's a look at your G10. It almost looks, it doesn't almost, it looks a lot like my Carta. I like how they do their G10. It looks very nice, very, very nice. This dude is a full tang. Now my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And I've had some people ask me recently, what is that dot? That's where I was at the range and a 9mm shell landed there and kind of stuck and just burned and I wasn't paying attention. So I imagine that dude's going to be around for a while. But the ergonomics are a 10 out of 10. There's obviously no pocket clip, nothing to get in the way. That's as neutral as you can get for a handle. So there's no issues with the handle. And oh my gosh, wait till I show you the next one. But it's very comfortable. It's a perfect everyday carry size. Here's a look at your sheath. This is Kydex. It fits in there very nicely. This, you can automatically, you don't even have to take your belt off. You can slide this under your belt, clip it on, and then you're wearing it like traditional style, right? You can also turn this around and wear this appendix style. This dude right here, you can adjust these and these notches and these holes here to the size of your belt. If you have a really wide belt or a duty belt type belt, you can even take these dudes out. So that's very adjustable. Now here's another option. This is what I was telling you about earlier. I've started putting Alti clips because I like to slender, and when with an Alti clip, you can wear it down in your pocket like a regular carrier. Or if you could always do it, you know, a little more incognito inside your pants, right? This dude, if you're not familiar, some folks are, some folks aren't. I'm just showing you real quick. It has a very strong clamp. So when you put it in your pocket, you can pull the knife out and then put the knife back in, and you're not going to lose retention. You're not going to lose your case. So this, matter of fact, I'll put a link down there so you can check out. There's 3 different sizes of Alti clips. I'll put that down there so you can find those easy. But this is the Kaiser Smolt. It's fantastic. It's not a big knife. And it comes in at around 6.4 inches. Your sharpened length is about 2.7 inches, 3.1 inches overall. Your handle is coming in right at about 3.5 inches. Not a big knife. It's just a perfect everyday carry fixed blade. All right, now here's the next one. This dude right here is one of my faves. It is one of my faves. I do have, matter of fact, it's upstairs. Darn it. But I did put an Alti clip on my, my other one. This is the Kaiser Buddy. Would you look at it? Just look at it. This one is fantastic. It's one of my faves. Here's a look at your jimping up top. The jimping on this one is a lot more useful than the Smolt. This one, the jimps are grimps. are grippy. It has grippy jimpy. This one locks into your hand. It's very comfortable. It's another small fixie. And this one, it does come with a little lanyard on it. And there are many versions of this one, and there's many versions of the Smolt that I just showed you. These are the particular ones that they're promoting. So you could try the code on the other versions and see if it works, but I do know it'll work. I have a different code for each one of these knives I'm showing you. So that's the whole thing. They're promoting them. So I have no problem promoting because I love Kaiser. I love their knives. I carry their knives all the freaking time. This one here is in D2. So this one's going to be more the budget model. They do have AEBL and Nitro V versions. This thing is fantastic. A quick measurement on this dude. This one's a smaller one. It comes in all the way out to the very end, is right at about 6 inches. Your blade is about just under 2.7 inches of sharpened length. It's not a big one. This is what it looks like next to the Smolt, actually. Put those dudes right next to each other. See, they're not very big, right? But this one, the ergonomics, it fills in your hand just right. And I kind of like, I'm not a big fan of having fobs or lanyards on my knives, but you know, this is one of the ones I don't mind because it gives me a little extra something back here, and you can also use that to pull it out of the sheath. So I'm finding that on some of my knives, I'm actually not minding a fob when it comes in useful. I really don't do it for the looks, but I do like it when they come in handy. This is a full tang, super comfortable. What you see is what you get. Here's a look at your blade. It is almost like a Cerakote type blade. I don't know what the coating is. You can check it out on the link that I put on there. It comes with a very nice grind, very sharp. D2 is a fantastic steel, and they have this one covered. So you're not going to have to worry about rust or corrosion because it has this very thick, strong coating on it. So that is very nice. Now check out the third one. This is the Kaiser Drop Bear Utility. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Then now, before I forget, well, I'm not going to forget. Look at here. This is a utility fixed blade, but something that's very cool about it, there are many versions, right? But like I told you earlier, this is the particular one that they're promoting. So I don't know if the code will work on these, but the link will be down there. You can try it if you want. There are many. There's also a clear acrylic version. There's a bunch of different versions, but the number that I saw was for this green one. Here's something neat that's on the end of it. Is on this side. You can pull it out and it has some useful tweezers. They do a good job. I've actually used them before, not with this one, with one of my other ones, and it has a little pick that you can use for whatever. I wonder if you could break into doors, like if you lock yourself out of the house or something. That's a curiosity. So you do have a couple extra tools in there, but if you're familiar with the Kaiser Drop Bear, it operates just like the Drop Bear. This has the clutch lock system, which is, there are 5 different holes. Let me grab a flashlight. There are 5 different holes on the inside, right there on the other side of my finger where I'm tapping. You can adjust the tension. So you can have this flip out easier, or if you like it to be a little stiffer, I didn't say that. If you need it stiffer, you can adjust it and make it stiffer. So all you guys that need a stiffer knife, you can adjust that. But you can see right here, I mean, it's fantastic. It's easy to use. It has thumb studs. If you want to use it as a fidget, I mean, a lot of guys, a lot of gals use their knives as a fidget on top of the tool that it is. So you can, and what, something cool, something cool is that you get almost the entire blade that you can use. And you could get more different styles of these utility blades. They have the ones that you can get like 100 for 12 bucks. And then you can get different ones that are a little tougher grade. That's the ones I would recommend putting in here. It'll last a little longer. That right there is I believe that's T8. You can use a T8. And then there are there are words in my brain somewhere. There are other versions like this where all you have to do is push and you can slide that blade out and you don't need to have a T8. So that might be something that you prefer one way or another. But that is very cool. But 10% off of these 3 knives, and it's only for a few days. So if you're seeing this, you might want to get in on it while you can. I think it's only until like June 22nd or something like that. It was a quick run. It was a quick promo code, and that's why I'm doing a quick video, which turned out to be 10 minutes somehow. But there's 3 very cool knives from Kaiser with promo codes. I hope you get in on it. It's always sweet to get a knife when you get a good deal and save 8, 9, 10 bucks on them. So let me know what you think about them. Do you have one of these, or do you have a favorite variant? Let me know. Inquiring minds like me, right? Go watch this video or go check that one out. Check out the links below. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive streams, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.